All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace up the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Monday, August 15th, 2022. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Easy Money, a sports betting show, Monday, August 15th, 2022. All right, just wanted to check the sound real quick. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the ASAP Sports, All Plays Network. You can also find me now, Monday through Friday, we have a new show. If you're a baseball fan, new show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern on the Gonzo Sports Room Network, Around the Bases. Come join me and the stat guy, Dustin Reese, as we talk all the top stories in Major League Baseball. We talk college baseball. We're going to talk Little League World Series. We're going to cover all baseball, so come join us for that. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. You can also find me at 1 p.m. Eastern on the All Sports, All Plays Network, ASAP Sports Network, with the ASAP Afternoon Blitz at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Just got done doing that show a few minutes ago with Jay McLovin. It was a great show. Go check that out. Also, tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, we will be debuting our new show, Horseshoe Talk. It's going to be a new show covering the Indianapolis Colts. It'll be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. It's also going to be live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the All Sports, All Plays Network. So come join us for that. We're going to kick it off tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Should be a great show. And then also tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern, don't miss Gonzo and the Judge Sports Talk. You can find it live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. Also on YouTube at the Sports Judge. And then also on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the All Sports, All Plays Network. So make sure you join us tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern for Gonzo and the Judge. All right, let's get ready to jump into today's slate of games. Here in the Major League Baseball today, we got a pretty good slate of games to go through. I'll go through the games. I'll give a pick out for each game, and then at the end, I give out my picks of the day for anybody that's your first time tuning in. But yeah, we got some good games today. First game we have, that game just started, so we're going to go with game 2 of that game. You're getting ready to have the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Guardians. It's starting right now. The Guardians are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 245 on the money line. The Tigers are plus 200 on the money line. Over under for this game is 7.5 runs. Like I said, this game is starting now. You'll have Hutchison on the mound for the Tigers and Savali on the mound for the Guardians. But the first game we're going to talk about and give out, I'm actually going to give out pick, will be the San Diego Padres at the Miami Marlins. This game starts at 6:41 p.m. Eastern time, with the Padres being 1.5 run favorites on the road and minus 142 on the money line. The Marlins are plus 120 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 6.5 runs. The Padres are 66-52 on the season, 32-28 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 243 on the season and have a team ERA at 3.81. On the mound tonight for the Padres will be Musgrove. He has an 8-5 record on the season and a 2.91 ERA. The Padres are 3-2 over their last 5 games. They'll be playing the Miami Marlins, who have a record of 50-65 on the season, 23-32 at home. As a team, they're hitting 235 on the season and have a 3.81 team ERA. On the mound tonight for the Marlins is Alcantara. Alcantara has a 10-5 record on the season and a 2.01 ERA. The Marlins are 1-4 over their last 5. The Padres are the better overall team. The Padres did find out some news on Friday that their star, Fernando Tatis Jr., has been suspended 80 games for violating the MLB PED policy. So they will not. Everybody was expecting him to be back here in a couple weeks from his injury from the motorcycle crash, but now he's out again for a non-baseball related deal. So I think he might be wearing his welcome out there in San Diego. But you have San Diego still has a pretty stacked lineup since they just brought in Soto and Bell. I know that you got Alcantara on the mound for the Marlins, and Alcantara has been pitched real well at home. So I'm going with Alcantara and the Marlins at home here as home underdogs. There's a good value there getting Alcantara on the mound. Getting Alcantara on the mound as a plus 120 underdog. I like the value there. Next game is the Philadelphia Phillies at the Cincinnati Reds. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 186 on the money line. The Reds are plus 156 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9 runs. These are two teams that have been in opposite directions. Well, not really. I say that, but it's all because of the Reds' first month of the season. As you can tell, I'm a Cincinnati fan. But the Phillies are 63-50 on the season, 31-25 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 248 on the season and have a 3.71 team ERA. On the mound tonight for the Phillies will be Syndergaard. He has a 6-8 record on the season and a 3.96 ERA. The Reds are 45-68 on the season, 25-34 at home. As a team, they're hitting 238 on the season and have a 5.04 team ERA. They will have Minor on the mound tonight, who is 1-9 with a 6.24 ERA. The Phillies are 2-3 over their last 5 games. They lost a series to the Mets over the weekend. The Reds are 1-4 over their last 5, losing a series to the Cubs over the weekend. I'm a big Reds fan, so I don't pick against the Reds. But if I was going to be honest with you, if I was going to bet on this game, I would go with the Phillies. Minor has struggled all season, has not pitched well for the Reds. And the Phillies have the better pitcher on the mound. So if I was going to pick, I would pick the Phillies in that game. All right, next game we have is the Detroit Tigers at the Cleveland Guardians, game 2. The Guardians are 1.5 run favorites. They are minus 215 on the money line. The Tigers are plus 180 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Tigers are 43-73 on the season. They have a 17-40 record on the road. As a team, they're hitting 225 on the season and have a 4.22 ERA. The Tigers are 43-73 on the season. They will have Garcia on the mound tonight. He is 0-0 with a 2.35 ERA. And the Tigers are 0-5 over their last 5 games. The Guardians are 61-53. They are 29-22 at home. They are hitting 251 as a team and have a 3.80 ERA. They will have Curry on the mound. The Guardians are 4-1 over their last 5. This will be game 2 of the doubleheader. I like the Guardians here in this game. All right, next game we have the Chicago Cubs at the Washington Nationals. The Cubs are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They are minus 144 on the money line. The Nationals are plus 122 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Cubs are 47-66 on the season, 23-32 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 244 and have a 4.26 ERA. Stroman will be on the mound for the Cubs. He is 3-5 with a 4.20 ERA. The Nationals are 38-78 on the season, 18-42 at home. They're hitting 248 as a team on the season and have a 5.29 ERA. Gray will be on the mound tonight for the Nationals. He is 7-8 on the season with a 4.81 ERA. I like the Chicago Cubs here to win this game on the money line over the Washington Nationals. Then we have a big game as the Rays and the Yankees kick off a big series. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 255 on the money line. The Rays are plus 210 on the money line. Over under for this game is 7.5 runs. You will have Beeks on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees. The Rays are 60-53 on the season, 25-31 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 238 on the season and have a 3.47 team ERA. The Yankees are 72-43 on the season. 41-15 at home. As a team, they're hitting 244 on the season and have a 3.28 team ERA. The Rays are 2-3 over their last 5. They're coming off a series loss to the Orioles over the weekend, 2-1. The Yankees are 1-4 in their last 5 games. They lost the series to the Red Sox 2-1 over the weekend. The Yankees have lost 9 of their last 11 games. But I do like the Yankees in this game with Garrett Cole on the mound. I look for the Yankees to get it turned around. But at minus 255, there's no value there to take the Yankees on the money line. I do like the under the 7.5 in this game. Next game is the Baltimore Orioles at the Toronto Blue Jays. This game starts at 7:08 p.m. Eastern Time with the Blue Jays being 1.5 run favorites and minus 158 on the money line. The Orioles are plus 134 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 9 runs. The Orioles are 59-55 on the season, 26-34 on the road. They are hitting 240 on the season and have a 3.93 ERA. They will have Bradish on the mound tonight, who has a 1-4 record on the season and a 6.42 ERA. The Blue Jays are 61-52 on the season, 28-23 at home. They're hitting 263 as a team and have a 3.94 team ERA. Kikuchi will be on the mound tonight for the Blue Jays. He has a 4-6 record with a 5.13 ERA. The Orioles are 2-3 over their last 5. They lost the series to the Rays over the weekend, 2-1. This game here, I like this game here. I think there's going to be a lot of runs scored. Both these pitchers have high ERAs, but I'm going to go with the Orioles on the road here against the or actually, no, I'm not. I'm going with the Toronto Blue Jays at home with Kikuchi on the mound. Kikuchi's the better pitcher out of the two, so I like Baltimore here. Or not Baltimore, excuse me, Toronto here. All right, next game is going to be another fun game tonight as you have two hot teams. You have the New York Mets at the Atlanta Braves. This game starts at 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time, with the New York Mets being, or excuse me, the Atlanta Braves being 1.5 run favorites and minus 156 on the money line. The Nets are plus 132 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8. Like I said, both these teams have been hot, and they're going to battle it out. Looks like for the division, or at least second in the National League. Mets are 75-40 on the season, 35-21 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 259 on the season and have a 3.48 ERA. On the mound for the Mets will be Carrasco. He is 13-4 with a 3.76 ERA. The Braves are 70-46 on the season, 37-22 at home. They're hitting 251 as a team and have a 3.63 ERA. On the mound tonight for the Braves will be Strider. He has a 6-4 record on the season and a 3.11 ERA. The Mets are 4-1 over their last 5, and the Braves are 5-0 over their last 5. Both teams have been hot. Both these pitchers have been solid all season. But I'm gonna go with the New York Mets on the road as underdogs here. There's good value getting the Mets at the plus 132. Then you have the Kansas City Royals at the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are 1.5 run favorites. They're minus 190 on the money line. The Royals are plus 160 on the money line. Over under for this game, 8.5 runs. The Royals are 48-68 on the season, 19-34 on the road. They're hitting 247 as a team and have a 4.71 ERA. The Royals will have Bubik on the mound, who has a 2-6 record on the season and a 5.02 ERA. The Twins are 58-55 on the season, 31-25 at home. They're hitting 251 as a team on the season and have a 4.06 team ERA. On the mound tonight for the Twins is Ryan. He has an 8-5 record with a 3.95 ERA. The Royals are 3-2 over their last 5 games, as the Twins are 1-4. But I like the Twins here at home they have the better pitcher on the mound, and the better bullpen. So I like the Minnesota Twins at home over the Kansas City Royals. Next game is the Oakland Athletics at the Texas Rangers. The Rangers are 1.5 run favorites. They are minus 164 on the money line. The Athletics are plus 138 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Athletics are 41-74 on the season, 24-36 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 215 on the season and have a 4.29 ERA. You have Caprillion on the mound for the Athletics. He is 3-6 with a 4.38 ERA. The Rangers are 51-63 on the season, 25-32 at home. They're hitting 241 as a team and have a 4.12 team ERA. Otto is on the mound tonight for the Rangers. He has a 4-8 record and a 5.20 ERA. I favor the Rangers here at home over the Athletics on the money line at the minus 164. Next game is the Dodgers at the Milwaukee Brewers. The Los Angeles Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites on the road and are minus 172 on the money line. The Brewers are plus 144 on the money line. Over under for this game is 7.5 runs. The Dodgers have been the best team in the National League all season. They are 79-34 on the season, 39-19 on the road. They're hitting a 263 as a team on the season and have a 2.89 team ERA. The Brewers are 61-52 on the season, 29-22 at home. As a team, they're hitting 239 on the season and have a 3.81 ERA. On the mound tonight for the Brewers will be Peralta. He has a 4-2 record on the season and a 4.37 ERA. I like the Dodgers on the road tonight after a tough loss yesterday. Next game, we have the Houston Astros at the Chicago White Sox. The Astros are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 142 on the money line. The White Sox are plus 120 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Astros are 75-41 on the season, 36-23 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 243 on the season and have a 3.02 team ERA. On the mound for the Astros is Urquidy. He has an 11-4 record and a 3.85 ERA. The White Sox have a 59-56 record on the season. They're 28-29 at home. As a team, they're hitting 243 on the season and have a 3.02, or excuse me, hitting 259 on the season, have a 3.80 team ERA. Cueto's on the mound. He has a 4-5 record and a 2.91 ERA on the season. Astros are 4-1 over their last 5. The White Sox are 3-2 over their last 5. White Sox have been a disappointing team this year. Cueto has been solid all season, though. I like the White Sox here with Cueto on the mound to slow down the Houston Astros. Then we have the Seattle Mariners at the Los Angeles Angels. This should be a great game tonight. Got a great pitching matchup here. The Mariners are 1.5 run favorites on the road, and they're minus 110 on the money line. The Angels are minus 106 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7. This is should be a great game. Like I said, great pitching matchup as you have Castillo against Ohtani. The Mariners are 62-54 on the season, 31-28 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 232 on the season and have a team ERA at 3.68. They will have Castillo on the mound, who has a 5-4 record and a 2.71 ERA. Castillo's been solid all season. He just got traded to Seattle from the Reds here at the trade deadline. So I've watched Castillo pitch a lot. The Angels are 51-64 on the season, 26-33 at home. Angels are hitting 227 as a team and have a team ERA of 3.84. On the mound tonight for the Angels will be Ohtani. Ohtani has a 10-7 record and a 2.68 ERA. This should be a pitcher's duel here. I like the Mariners to pull out the win here, and I also like the under the 7 runs. And then last game of the night, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks at the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites and are minus 190 on the money line. The Diamondbacks are plus 160 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. On the mound tonight, the Diamondbacks are 53-61 on the season, 21-32 on the road. As a team, they're hitting 228 on the season and have a 4.12 team ERA. Bumgarner will be on the mound tonight for the Diamondbacks. He has a 6-11 record on the season and a 4.13 ERA. The Giants are 57-57, 32-27 at home. As a team, they're hitting 236 on the season and have a 3.95 ERA. On the mound tonight for the Giants will be Cobb. He has a 3-6 record with a 4.15 ERA. Both these teams are 3-2 over their last 5 games. Both pitchers have similar numbers. Both teams have similar numbers when it comes down to it. I like the Giants here at home. Okay. All right. That's all the baseball games for today. That's pretty much all we have for today. There's some soccer, but you don't want me giving you soccer advice. Okay. I'll give you a pick for each game, and then I'll get to my picks of the day. But a pick for each game: Tigers and Guardians, game 2. I like the Guardians. Phillies and Reds. If I had to bet, I would go with the Phillies. Like I said, I don't give out a pick for that game. Padres and Marlins. I like the Marlins on the money line. Cubs and Nationals. I like the Cubs on the money line. Yankees and Rays. I like the under the 7.5. I like the Blue Jays over the Orioles. The Giants over the Diamondbacks. The Mets over the Braves. The Twins over the Royals. The Rangers over the Athletics. The White Sox over the Astros. I like the Dodgers over the Brewers. And I like the Mariners over the Angels. All right, I'll give you guys my picks of the day now. I like the Mariners and Angels under 7. Dodgers money line. The Minnesota Twins money line. The New York Mets money line. The Toronto Blue Jays money line, and the Chicago Cubs money line. So my picks of the day for today in Major League Baseball: the Chicago Cubs money line over the Washington Nationals, the Toronto Blue Jays money line over the Baltimore Orioles, New York Mets money line over the Atlanta Braves, Minnesota Twins money line over the Kansas City Royals, the Chicago White Sox, the Los Angeles Dodgers money line, and the Seattle Mariners and Los Angeles Angels under 7. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Don't forget, you can find us Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and also live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the All Sports All Plays Network. Please go hit that subscribe button on our YouTube pages for both networks. Like and follow both networks on Facebook and Twitch. Please leave reviews. We'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, check out our new, if you're an Indianapolis Colts fan, don't forget to check out our new Indianapolis Colts show, Horseshoe Talk, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. So come join us for that. You can find it on the ASAP Sports Network and at on the Gonzo Sports Room channels, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Also, don't miss Gonzo and the Judge tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and also at the All Sports All Plays Network, and also at the Sports Judge on YouTube. Come join us for that tonight. Don't miss Around the Bases, our new baseball show, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. We had our first episode today. It was a great show. If you missed it, go check it out on YouTube or Facebook. Join us tomorrow at 9 a.m. for another episode of that. But I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow with another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.